In this podcast episode, the guest Neon discusses his journey into content creation and his experiences on the internet. Neon reveals that he was a normal kid who got bullied and spent most of his time at home playing video games. He didn't have confidence in himself and started creating content out of boredom. Neon explains that he didn't have any plans or expectations when he started creating content. He didn't think he could make it in the social media world, but he continued because he was bored. He talks about faking his death and creating fake family members to gain attention and followers. Neon also mentions that he wanted to be a doctor but realized that college was too long and decided to pursue content creation instead. The conversation then shifts to Neon's recent success on the internet and his collaboration with Aiden. Neon credits Aiden for helping him and giving him advice along the way. He mentions that Aiden owns a percentage of him, but later clarifies that it was a joke. Neon expresses his admiration for Aiden and their chemistry as friends. The discussion then turns to Neon's relationship with his family and their initial disapproval of his content. Neon reveals that his parents kicked him out of the house and were concerned about their family image. However, they eventually came to understand and support his content creation. Neon talks about the challenges of staying relevant in the industry and mentions that he has fallen off a few times. He also discusses the disconnect he feels while creating content and how it sometimes feels like a dream. Neon mentions that he doesn't curse or make inappropriate jokes around his family, as he respects his Muslim background. The conversation takes a light-hearted turn as Neon and the host discuss their favorite positions and celebrities they find attractive. Neon reveals that he is a virgin and expresses his desire to lose his virginity to Ruby Rose. He also jokes about his lack of physical fitness and expresses his willingness to start working out seriously. The host and Neon discuss the sensitivity of people and the importance of not taking life too seriously. Neon believes that the world is ending soon and mentions his religious beliefs. He also talks about the challenges of maintaining a brand and staying relevant in the industry. The podcast continues with the host expressing his admiration for Neon's talent and humor. He encourages Neon to continue creating content and wishes him success in the future. Neon expresses his gratitude and mentions his plans to invest his earnings in real estate. The conversation then shifts to religion, with the host asking Neon if he is religious. Neon mentions that he tries to be religious and shares an experience of praying when he was stressed in Las Vegas, which made him feel better. The host laughs and accuses Neon of being a fake Muslim, to which Neon defends himself by mentioning that he was talking about a sneaker called Snicko. The discussion continues with the host asking Neon if he wants to be a Muslim, to which Neon responds that he and Steve, another person mentioned in the conversation, actually can be Muslims. The host interrupts and says that Muslims cannot drink alcohol, but Neon argues that many Muslims do drink and then repent for their actions. The conversation then veers towards gambling, with the host accusing Neon of drinking and gambling excessively. Neon denies the accusations and defends himself, stating that he loves how the host yells. The conversation takes a lighter turn as Neon asks the host if he has any food because he is hungry. The host reassures Neon that they will eat soon. The conversation then becomes more casual, with the host asking Neon about his chain necklace. Neon explains that it represents a fighter named Sean O'Malley, who won him a lot of money. The host jokingly criticizes Neon for wearing another man's name on his chest. The conversation briefly touches on Neon's involvement in the UFC and his friendship with Steve. Neon expresses his desire to meet Sean O'Malley, and the host assures him that he can make it happen. The conversation then becomes more lighthearted, with the host jokingly calling Neon a dick sucker and asking about his chain necklace again. The host then asks Neon if he has ever made a girl cry, to which Neon recalls an incident in the LA house where he unintentionally offended a gay girl by using a derogatory term. Neon admits that he did not apologize but assumes that she is okay now. The host questions Neon's lack of apology and calls him mean, but Neon defends himself by saying that he speaks whatever comes to his mind. The conversation continues with the host commenting on the group's behavior and calling them degenerates. Neon jokingly suggests that the host will turn into one of them, and the host expresses confusion about his own presence in the group. The conversation ends with Neon accusing the host of talking about him behind his back, but the host denies it. Neon becomes increasingly agitated and threatens the host, who tries to calm him down. Neon eventually storms out of the podcast. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe.